Hello subscribers, today is October 4th, 2019. This is before the close recap. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with microphone again, so let's, just bear with me. Hopefully it will be fixed. Anyways, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This channel survives because of your support, so spread the word, share this video with others, etc. We're going to go over these agendas. Stocks are approaching record highs. Utilities are leading the charge higher. We'll see some trade examples. Duke, Apple, Realty Income Corporation, symbol O. Look at junk bonds as they pull back together with the stocks. Bonds, treasuries still pushing higher, and yield curve could be inverting soon. I'll show another trade on the copper futures. It's a short trade, and gold maybe not yet ready, done correcting. We'll look at dollar as it pulls back from 52-week highs and finish off with cryptos. Alright, so briefly, I had to re-record this 3 times actually. So S&P 500 still is in an uptrend, and we should be looking to be buying it. So record highs were recently set. Now we're seeing a pullback from the record highs, and we're doing basically the same thing over and over. We're looking for a pullback, relatively deep one, towards the blue line, and once the pullback has occurred, then we will be buying it there. Notice that the pullback did not occur all the way down to the blue line, and maybe this is already done corrected, and now we're going to continue higher from here. Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones are basically doing the same thing. Correlations are high between different stock funds, so nothing abnormal about this behavior. But overall, they're bullish. XLU utilities have made a new high recently, so this is some people are worried that this is a defensive sector. Yes, it's a defensive sector. It's also a stock sector. If it's a stock sector, we should be buying it if it's in an uptrend. Latest trade actually worked out quite well, over 22% gain, and you can see alert right there where I'm hovering in 24th of January, resulting in over 22% gain. So even utilities, they move quite well as well. Several recent trades I want to highlight. Here's one, Duke Energy. You can see a pullback towards the blue line, and again, I keep forgetting to mention, but these indicators are available from MasterChartsTrading.com. They're available for TradingView, TradingView.com, and it's a free TradingView account, but you need to sign up with MasterCharts Trading first, and then you can get these indicators on your chart. Very nice gain. Alert was sent here on 26th of July, and this is exactly what all I do is I wait for opportunity. An opportunity is defined as a pullback towards the blue line or an initial breakout above the blue line. But in this case, we see an opportunity, a pullback towards the blue line and a new high recently. Again, 12% gain on Duke Energy. Here's several alerts on Apple, symbol AAPL. One on 21st of June, another one in July, and another one in August of this year. Beautiful trade, over 13% gain, close to 14% gain. Hopefully it will continue higher from here. And another very nice trade, I think I already highlighted it back a while back, but this is symbol O, Realty Income Trust. It's a real estate investment firm. You can see an alert here on the 10th of July 2018. So this is over a year trade. So sometimes the trades are very long, sometimes they're very quick. It just depends on the basically the way the trade is unfolding. And in this case, it just is taking a very long time, but it keeps gaining, so there is no point selling. So if you open back in July, then you have a very nice gain, and you can just keep trailing it higher, potentially taking profits as you go along. But overall, this is the kind of thing I do. I look for a pullback towards the blue line, and we just buy there. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's look at junk bonds. Junk bonds and stocks correlate highly to one another. What does that mean? That means that when the junk bonds are pulling back, as in, for example, from mid-September into now, you can see the similar thing for S&P 500. You can see a similar pattern, a pullback from the mid-September into now, and a bounce higher. So hopefully we will see a continuation higher from here, and we will trade accordingly. I personally prefer a pullback towards the blue line more, because it's reducing the risk that way. Because you don't need to put as big of a stop as up near the green line. So junk bonds correlate highly with S&P, and this is showing that junk bonds basically are going to continue higher, I think, from here once the bottoming pattern is complete. So we should be looking to buy it. The more defensive sector, TLT treasuries, it's obviously doing its own thing, but we have been trading treasuries from back December of last year and January of this year. That actually opened in January of this year, and an alert was sent here in March of this year, resulting in over 24% gain. So again, congratulations. The defensive sector, this TLT treasuries, of course, are more defensive in nature. Does that mean that we're going to see a collapse? I don't think so. But here is the yield curve. So yield curve right this instant, where I'm hovering right now, looks normal. If it's not really normal, so to speak, because you can see that short-term yields are actually higher than the 10-year yields. So it's not a very normal sign when this happens, and you can see a similar pattern back in 2007. You can see where I'm hovering, inverted yield curve, and eventually we saw a market drop, and another similar pattern back in year 2000, also where I'm hovering, it says inverted, and we saw a similar drop in year 2000. So will this happen now? Anything is possible. I mean, the Fed is very accommodative, so they're quantitative easing to infinity, I'm guessing. So perhaps the interest rates will drop eventually even further, and perhaps the mortgages will go into negative territory, as it does happen in some parts of Europe. We haven't gotten there yet, so let's just keep an open mind. Alright, let's switch gears and let's look at commodities. Commodities, I use a red line to indicate a trend change to the downside, and you can see several alerts to the downside. So short alerts, one here in July, another one in late July, and the very latest one here in September, resulting in over 5% gain. Again, if you're trading futures, then you know that this is a very nice gain. You can find out more about the indicators and my alerts at MasterChartsTrading.com. Moving on to gold. We were trading gold. You can see a very nice gain, over 20% gain. You can see several alerts here in March and then again in May of this year. This is exactly what I did. You can see a pullback towards the blue line, and eventually a run higher. Over 20% gain on gold and gold futures. I myself traded GDX Gold Miners ETF with very nice results as well. So right this instant, don't know if the gold is done correcting. I would want to see another pullback towards the blue line, and this is where I would want to be buying it. Dollar pulling back from the 52-week highs, and we are trading it as well. So here's, for example, one of the components of the dollar, British pound, GBP USD. You can trade it on Forex. An actual recent alert that occurred here on 23rd of September, resulting in over 200 pips. Again, if you trade Forex, you know it's a very large gain. So find out more about it at MasterChartsTrading.com. Alright, let's wrap up with the cryptos. Let's look at Litecoin first. So here's Litecoin, and this is the canary in the coal mine. I saw a switch into a downtrend right there where I'm hovering on 21st of August of this year, and then basically from that point on I was only looking to short, and here was an opportunity right there on 23rd of September, an actual alert as well, resulting in over 30% gain in our favor. A similar pattern that occurred with Ethereum, that this one dropped even slightly earlier in mid-August actually. So Ethereum was the first canary, I guess. And then from then on, we were shorting it, and the latest alert was sent on 24th of September, resulting in close to 20% gain. Let's look back on Bitcoin. From mid-August until basically now, I sent no alerts to buy. Before that, you can see I sent several alerts to be buying them, and myself opened the position well back when. I closed it by now, but from the bottom that I opened the position on the 6th of May to the top where it stopped going higher, it was over 138% gain. So pretty nice gain there. So did not send any alerts between August and now, and it was a smart thing because you can see a nice big drop now. And let's see if it's gonna continue lower. I mean, if it closes below the red line here at 72.86, then I would be shorting it myself. Okay, if you're ready to sign up, head over to MasterChartsTrading.com. That's MasterChartsTrading.com. Click on sign up where I'm hovering, and sign up for one of the services. Here we have 3 different levels of services. One is alerts. So alerts are of this type. For example, as I just showed with Apple, and this one resulted in over 13% gain. If you are ready to trade on your own, you can get the trading indicators, and trading indicators for TradingView are currently available. TradingView.com. You do not need a paid account, you just need a free TradingView account, and you can get my indicators on your chart. And of course, if you're ready to trade and you want to get my alerts, then consider signing up for both alerts and indicators, and we have a sale going on right now, which I think is a killer deal, and it will not last. Okay, that's it for today's recap. Thanks for watching, and have another great trading week. Bye bye.